Welcome back to episode 10 of Vault Hunters. I actually thought I already recorded episode 10, but I can't find the files anywhere. I'm hoping that, as a result, nothing is too weird, although I did do some stuff off camera, which is why I have all of this giant pile of ores. I'm now level 29, and a few other things which I'll show you in a sec. That's suspicious. So, last time I think we left off, we were on the quest book. I think we had done the black market. Because I think we did the Elixir Vault and the God Altar and the black market all at the same episode. I should really just watch episode 9 and find out, but you know, that's okay. But we're going to continue through this. We should be able to get to here using infused catalysts, because I have not done any of those yet. But let's start off just by making some knowledge stars. You get a mod box for it, which is something that I don't think we get normally until level 35, so definitely worth doing. And as you can see, we have a whole lot of knowledge dust that we've collected. We have enough here for 4 knowledge stars. We're only going to make 2 of them for now. Then we'll put them both back in here. Our goal eventually, very eventually, is to get 15 so we can unlock Cagerium, and then we don't have to farm things like zombies and skeletons and creepers, which is a pain in the butt right now. Or fish, which I seem to be having to do constantly. Anyway, so let's claim our prize for doing that. We got a knowledge box. We have reached level 20. There's some things that change, and we actually get a knowledge star for though. That's really cool. The next thing we need to do is Spirit Extractor. We get 4 gold, which is nice. We have one. We've already had to use it. Ooh, those are kind of useful. Link cables. That's for our storage system, although I do at some point want to upgrade that and not use the mod that we're using right now because it's kind of laggy. Anyway, let's put the knowledge star in there as well. So up to 4. For the Spirit Extractor, let's just break that and put it back down. Hooray. So we've done that. And the next thing we need to do is make an infused catalyst. Now this is a thing that we don't have yet and we will get in a second, but we'll worry about that in a sec. First thing I want to do is show you some of the stuff that I've done off camera. So the first thing that I've done, as I suggested, is done a lot of vaulting. We're at level 29 now, and we got a lot of ores. At some points we'll need to break this. In fact, you know, the Larimar is getting kind of out of hand. It was supposed to be 3 wide, and it's kind of spilled over this as well as the Alexandrite. So let's speed up this and do some mining. Let's see how much stuff we get. Let's put all of this up there. Anything that we don't need right now is there. Alright, let's see how much we get. Alright, so now that all that's mined, we got a lot of Larimar, which is hardly surprising. We got 9 Alexandrite, we got a stack and a half of Beniatite, we got 1 Pizza We didn't get any Xenium, which is too bad, because we definitely had one of those. We got some more Bignite and some more Gorgonite. We got some Scallium, Black Opals, which are really helpful. We got 12 Sparkletine, which is impressive, some Lunadite, and some Painite, so I'd say that's pretty good. Let's dump them back into here, and then we'll go to the next thing to look at. So the next thing to look at is going to be this hole. I was waiting for my car to be repaired, and I happen to have my laptop with me, so I figured, why not do some stuff? So I dug out this area underneath. Eventually this is going to have to be bigger, and eventually it's going to have to be decorated. But I figured it might not be a bad idea to have an extra space down here, as they keep putting out more updates. There's actually an update 10 out currently, which I haven't updated to. But they keep adding more of these like tool stations. So I figured it might be useful to make an extra area down here. This extra area connects to here. You can see that I haven't quite finished here. I need to figure out what's going to be on the floor. There's also some spots in the ceiling that I need to put some brass lanterns into. If you follow this, it takes you over to the basement of the castle, which I don't remember if I did and recorded or not. But the castle now has a basement. We've got armor stands. We've got the 2 common shields. There might be another one. I don't know. I haven't found it if there is. And we've started putting together our armor sets here. We've got dark spiky plate mail, and we've got dark mailbox. Take the stairs up. You'll see that we have a lot more in here as well. We've got part of the Minotaur set, which looks really nice. I actually have the helmet now. Do we have that in here? We got the Dark Minotaur as well. We just have the boots for that. A lot of these we just have boots for, which I find really strange. Dark spiky plate mail, I think, is actually done. Let's just double check. No, we don't have the boots for it yet. We do have helmet, but we're using it currently. This block does not look like it should be there. I might have to swap that out with something later. Let's just get rid of it now. You don't get rid of things when you see that they're a problem. You probably won't get rid of them. So let's do that. I get why that's there. It'll be fine. We also have a second floor now. Now, I haven't really done a whole lot with this yet. As you can tell, there's no windows here. We'll build this eventually. There's another staircase to go up eventually, but this is where all the rare suits are going to go. I also realized that there are modded items, rather mod-specific armor sets. I don't know where those are going to go yet, but we'll figure that out eventually. We might actually have to extend this further that way. Also, there's a thing missing here. Again, give me a sec. There we go. That's better. So going back into the mostly complete tunnel, you can see here the brass lanterns are hanging overhead just to give it a bit more lighting. That's going to be the kind of idea there. If we go to the other end of the tunnel, this leads us into the factory. I need to make a slightly smoother entrance here, but that's okay. And I've done a few things in here. First off, the lava is coming along nicely. It looks like it's like halfway full. Either way, we don't want to fall down in there. You'll notice over there, that's new as well. This is eventually going to be a sand making room. It's going to work kind of like our iron and flint machine, but hopefully I can make it smaller and fit into here. And then we can get sand and also hopefully soul sand, which will be the purpose of this area. You might also be able to tell that my voice is not 100%. So if I sound a bit funny, that would be why. The other new thing that I've started working on is up here by the cobblestone machine. This is kind of what we're going to be making, by the way, down in that other room. But we've added a new walkway over to here, and although there's nothing here right now, this is going to be where my office is. I feel that every good factory that I've ever seen in any sort of like Victorian era / somewhere around their time period British show, you always have like a working like boss area, and it's all very nice. So I'm going to make this look quite nice eventually. Haven't quite gotten there yet though. So I think the next thing to make is going to be that catalyst table. I have not made one of these yet. I have not messed with catalysts yet. If we look at what we need to do, we need some netherite, we need some chromatic steel, we need a lectern, and we need a catalyst fragment. All of those should be pretty straightforward to make. Let's just check if we have any steel. Yes, we have enough. We probably don't have a lectern in there, so let's build one of those. Check it in. Oops, that was the wrong button. And there we go. Catalyst infusion table. Now this again is another thing that we need to put somewhere. We'll put it right next to our Vault Enchanter. I also went through and updated a lot of my stuff just to be like super good. I think one of my magnets broke also, so this is a new magnet by the way. And in here we need to do something to infuse this. I'm gonna be real, I don't know what exactly. Let's first look at what we do with these. Helpful. It looks like we just make the catalysts using them. So I definitely have enough. How many of these do I have? I have plenty. Cool. So then, what do I do with this? I need some mystical essence. Looks like I just chuck it in there and it gives me some sort of modifier. So how do I make this? I need a perfect banyatite. Just make a few of those because I need to make some more knowledge fragments as well. Let's make 8 of them, and let's just turn those into perfect bennies anyway. There we go. And then mystical essence. I think I have the rest of these. Dreamstones I've started getting in vaults very recently, so I probably don't have a lot. I have 10, so that's going to be the limiting factor there. And let's get this charged up and see what it does. So stick that in there, and it adds extended, which means I think we have more time, and a random negative modifier. What that is specifically, I don't know. I don't even know if we find out until we run the vault. Looks like we need to put it onto a vault crystal. So let's do that. So we got our vault crystal, we got our infused vault catalyst, and I think I just stick them in an anvil. Costs 8 levels to enchant, but that's fine. Instability of 10%. I'm not sure what that means. I guess we'll find out. Either way, we've completed that quest. So let's hit complete, and we actually get another vault catalyst. Cool. Next thing we need is a soul diffuser. Well, that we can definitely do. I'm actually going to put this crystal back for now. I'm not actually going to run the vault just yet. I think we'll save that for the next episode, and hopefully when my throat is a little bit better. So the next thing we need to acquire is the vault diffuser. Soul diffuser even. We actually have one of those. And we need to turn a lot of this back into soul shards, so let's do that. Maybe do that, and then that. I should just be able to do that now. Alright, let's do it this way. Nope, okay, that's not gonna work. Gotta do this the old-fashioned way. Do that, and then do that, and we still have more. In fact, let's just get the other 400 out of here. We do that. And there we go. We have 139 soul shards and some extra dust. Let's just get rid of this and put it in the bag. Probably, I hope I didn't just delete that. Just do some of that. There we go. Oh, we had another 64 of this that I didn't notice. Alright. Alright, now we can pick this up. We complete that quest, we put it back down, and we get 256 soul shards. Nice. Which I'm guessing just went straight into here? Hello? They must have done. Alright, next thing is a modifier workbench. I don't think we have that yet, but this is kind of a cool thing. I don't have this, right? No. From what I understand, this is a thing that lets you choose specific abilities. So, for example, if we go get one of my swords, look at Glamdring here. It has various things like the attack damage, the poison cloud. Honestly, this is not the best sword, but that attack damage is really good. What it lets us do is it lets us pick specific things if there is an empty prefix, which is really cool. So to build one of these things, we need more chromatic steel. We actually need an artisan station, which I think we can build. Oh, we need an anvil. Alright. And we need some iron things, of course. Alright, now we have all the things. We build it, we stick it in the thing, and we complete that quest. Stick it on this side, but you can see it's actually kind of scary looking. A bunch of fingers, and what we can do is we can take a thing, like we can take this vault sword, because it has an empty prefix. Stick in there, and what we can do is with some stuff we can add specific things. So for example, we could add an extra 7 to 12 damage, which would actually be pretty good. I don't really need new sword, but that's kind of the idea here. We could add some chaining, which would be nice, stun attack, sweeping, and as we get more things, we can actually unlock new things, and there's some things that we can't get until we hit a certain level, and that's okay. But that's kind of the idea with that. I think if I leave this in here, you can see it in there, which is kind of neat. Maybe we'll just do that. Either way, we completed the quest. Let's get this, and we get some Vault Alloy and some Netherite. Honestly, doesn't feel like the best option, but that's okay. On to the next quest, storing gear. The wardrobe. I don't think it works. I've built one of these because I thought, oh, it would be really helpful. And it just looks really bad. Let's go have a look at it. Because I have built one. Because that was actually one of the things I was really excited about for this update. It's this thing. And if we right click it, oh look, we completed the quest. We can hit the swap button. Or we can't hit the swap button. Do I just do that? That actually works. Does it just work with vanilla armor? Although it still is a bit weird looking. And we do that, and it switches over. Okay, so hang on. Let's play around with this. Okay, so I've equipped my vault gear, and now we switch that. And yeah, that looks like a big buggy mess. That's why I haven't used this. Although it is good to know that it works here. Either way, we'll complete that. The next thing is multiple builds. We won't worry about that just yet, because this video is getting on 21 minutes, which is plenty long. But I hope that you enjoyed it. Apparently we got another wardrobe for some reason. Cool. Feel free to hit like and subscribe if you're not subscribed. And we'll keep making videos. My plan is to make a new video every Monday. Some of the videos, cough cough, episode 8, I may occasionally forget to upload on Mondays, and that's okay. I'll probably have them scheduled to upload later, as I get busy later in the summer months. So with that, have a good rest of your day, and bye!